Evening, everybody. It's a relatively late finish for a Friday. I'm still here at the office. Now heading home after what's been a interesting week for me. So starting off Monday with a meeting with Stan Helen, data protection consultant, talking about all things data protection, cyber security and things like that. And then Tuesday, you may have seen me and my wife actually went to go help out East Ruston Cottages with a new photo shoot. Just out the door, which is quite exciting. Got to take the dogs, do a bit of video in, something a bit different, helping them out. They couldn't find a couple with dogs who were willing to jump all over a bed. So we volunteered for that. So that was really exciting. Quite a few meetings, couple potential client meetings this week. Had a day on the golf course yesterday with Stevie King from the Sugar Beet Eating House, and a couple of other guys, Christian and Johnny, who ironically got paired with last year, so that was quite nice. And yeah, just been reports and budgets and forecasts and all kinds of stuff going on. And chatting with Louise today, it was all discussing. We've both worked for accounting practice and in finance departments, obviously before working here at More Free Time. And finance doesn't sleep, doesn't stop, does it? When you're working in an accounts department or in some sort of financial industry, suppliers need paying, banks need reconciling, cash flow needs monitoring, debtors need to be chased, directors want reports, they want their forecasts, they want their projections, how are things going, where's the cash flow, all of those sort of things. And you don't really ever get a break, you don't ever stop. And when you think it's going to go quiet, it never does. And I think as we've grown, that has been one of the challenges, is we're getting more and more of the outsourced finance department work. We're now up to about 60 clients where we're doing a lot of bookkeeping and outsourced finance work, and probably getting on. We've got about 10, maybe 12 now where we are the fully outsourced finance team. And working for one company with sort of 2 or 3 people is quite tough when you're doing that volume of work. Not many of us get time to sit around and not do a lot. So yeah, it's tough, it's hard going. So it's just a big well done to all those people out there who do work in finance departments. Quite often people see the finance department as a cost to the business, and I get that. I probably used to think the same sort of thing, but actually it's an investment in the business, because if you haven't got a fully functioning working finance department, the business can soon hemorrhage money. You can not get money in, so people not paying. You could be spending money on things you shouldn't be. So having a good finance department behind any business is really, really crucial. So one, if you're a business owner and you haven't got a decent finance function in place, it's something you really need to look at. And 2, if you are working for a company and you're in the finance department, well done. Keep on going. It is tough at times. Like I say, you take a holiday, there's not really anybody else to cover that work, is there? No one else does the finance. Whereas if you're in sales, it doesn't matter if you take a week off, because the sales will probably still be there when you get back. So, or marketing, you can schedule those all, can't you, these days? I know you can do automation in accounts, but you still got to have someone doing the doing. Anyway, that's enough from me rambling on Friday evening. Got to get back. Got a weekend at Norcon. If any of you know what Norcon is, it's a bit like the Comic Con of Norfolk at the Norfolk Showground. Both the kids have been making costumes for the last God knows however many months. Normally I get home and there's bits of fluff all over the living room where they've been chopping up stuff. And my wife sent me a glorious picture earlier. She's going as the Lorax, so she's got an orange like morph suit and wadding and a Santa belly and all this sort of stuff. And she's even made herself her own little is it Thneed they call the stuff,